Hey everybody, I am here, I promise. I promise I'm here, I know I'm getting shit. How's everybody doing? A little bit of an impromptu stream. I wasn't going to stream today, but I got my photo edits all done for today's photo shoot. All finished. So I can, hang on, let's get that on. That needs to go on. That needs to go off so that we're not messing around with all that. Woo! Come back. There we go. There. Boom. Ciao. Right. So we are. Once I turn this on. There we go. Has that even picked up? Ah, there we go. Nope. Great. There we go. So we want that one when it wakes up. How's everybody doing anyway? Mama Bear, hello. Flash and Dash, hello. Battle Chode, hey, how are you doing? Dude, hey, how are you doing? Especially since I haven't done one left to play. I'm snooping around the TTS workshop. Ooh. Right, so I need to see if I can reload this. Turn that off. I feel like TTS is more hassle. Yeah, I've got no interest in playing TTS. No interest at all. Come on, wakey wakey. There we go. Right. So now we should be able to turn that on. There we go. So a little bit of an impromptu stream, but I got everything finished, so thought I may as well. So we're going to paint Abaddon's eye. Now, I've been having a think about this, and there's a lot of red already on this model. So I'm going to do a Google and see if I can find a bit more of a blue eye, a chaosy blue eye. Let's get some music on, because we need some music. Oh, Baz has finished his sculpting. Oh, can I show that on stream? Can I show that on stream? Wow. That's insane. Alright, Dax, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? Let's get some music on. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna do his eye. We're gonna very, very carefully do his eye. But what I'm gonna do is have a quick look and see if I can find a chaos eye. I kind of want to do a blue, like a colder blue eye. So, I mean, there we go. That's what I want to do. Right, let's try and do that. Let's try and do that. Okay, cool. So we're sorted. Right, so we need to get, that needs to go, open link in new tab. No, not open link, open image in new tab. Get that out of the way. Open this, drag that onto the desktop, open it up, minimize that. Put that over there so I can see it. Boom, sorted. Come on, talk to me, guys. What are you all up to? What's everybody up to? Oh, nice cup of tea. Photo shoot was hilarious fun tonight. So it was for a Mother's Day present. For some children which I used to coach tennis. So I've pretty much been their family photographer for the last 12 years now. So I do their I did their mum's 50th a couple of years ago. I've done all their company headshots and things like that, so it was quite cool to go and do that. Right. So we're going to get a small brush. I want to try and get this to really pop. So we'll try and see what we can get. Settling into finish assault interceptors. I'm going to put the dice in this corner because I'm going to have my hand down here this time. Sure, man. Don't see any reason why not. Oh, so who wants to see? So Baz has just finished. Yeah, Baz has just finished his Ezekiel. Who wants to see his finished Ezekiel? It looks rather good. And he's just said that I can show it on stream, so always up to see a master's work. Oh, it's rather cool. Give me a second. So he's just finished sculpting it. Let me get some of this blue on first. I wish that Instar Paint soap would come soon. I've got some Instar Paint soap on order because my Masters one is pretty much running out. So I thought I'd try the Instar stuff, but I ordered it last week. I'm going to have to take my jacket off. This is really warm. There we go. Okay. Hey Purple, how you doing? I'm glad I finished reading that sentence. I'm still peeking in Tabletop Simulator. Before that, I was fiddling. Oh dear. It's my old coaching jacket. Right, so here we go. Let's show this off. So this is Ezekiel. I love how it looks like 3D. I need to learn to sculpt like this. This is really cool. I really like this. These creases here are so neat. So this is Primaris Ezekiel. I like his sword as well. His sword's very casual. And he's got the little power bit on there as well. Oh yeah, that's really good. So there we go. Really, really smart. Okay. Let's get back to eye. So we want, so this part of the eye needs to be, okay, so we want kind of a half and half. There we go. That's like half and half in there. This recess needs to be a nice dark blue, so we'll just put another coat of dark blue in there. And then this side needs to be a lighter blue. Whew. Lurk away. You're going to commission him to make you a model? I'd love to, but he said he's full. I'd love to. I don't know what I'd commission him to make, to be honest. I need to sculpt some. I need to sculpt a cloak on my chapter master, so I'll need to do that at some point. I thought you had finished Abaddon. No, we still had his eye to do. I never finished his eye. So we're just gonna finish his eye off tonight with this little impromptu stream. We never finished his eye. And I wanted to make it. I had started painting it red, but there's a lot of red on this model, so I wanted to make it a little bit of a colder contrast. What's everybody painting tonight? So what are you dry brushing? Not dry brushing anything tonight. Building up some very, very slow, careful layers of an iris. I not had the energy to paint for about a week now. Oh man, hope you're alright. Just chill out, it'll come back when you're ready. Look away. Look away. So I'm thinking I can probably do kind of like an inverse gem on this and have the pupil kind of like bright at the top and dark at the bottom. Just online news getting to the point now where I've had enough. It's really tough. Are you back next week? You can't be long until you're back. Or are they still trying to keep it online for as long as they can? about to have just had enough of looking at the screen and started saying, oh, Chris, I wanted to ask, have you got any A5 wet palette papers? I know you don't use them. I can't remember whether I gave mine to Laura or not. I don't think I did. I think I cut Laura a small sheet of greaseproof paper, so I think I do still have some of the wet grass papers left. I just don't like them. They're too fluffy. You end up with fluff in you. Well, I end up with fluff in my paint when I'm painting. It's bizarre. Welcome back, dude. If you do, can I get them off? Yeah, sure. I will dig them out because I'm sure they're somewhere. Without the, what are you wondering? Fluffy profile. The grease paper my parents buy ain't good for wet palettes. Oh, is it not? Interesting. Stuff I get is I get the Sainsbury's Basic. That's the stuff that Laura and I use. That's of any interest to anyone? Or use is what I meant. There's two versions of it, wax paper and grease paper. There is, only cost a £5 for P&P. I imagine I can buy more wet palette paper if Chris ain't using his one. Yeah, sure. Like I say, as soon as I find it, I will dig it out tomorrow. I just ran out of mine at the start of lockdown. There was nowhere to be found. The only thing I have to do on mine is I take a. It's actually quite convenient because I take a bread knife to my sheet of greaseproof paper or baking paper that I use on my wet palette, and I cut my length. So I cut how wide, basically I cut it like this. I cut how long mine needs to be. and then the rest of it from here to the remainder is the perfect size for Laura's wet palette. So she has the second half. Right, anyway, enough of that. For the redgrass ones, I just find them better for my needs, plus pre-cut is a bonus. Yep, totally understand that. Totally understand that. Oh, okay, so who wants to see the chapter master idea? Because I've been trying to decide what second weapon to give him. I think I've figured it out. You got an A4 palette. Yeah, mine's A4, yeah. Yeah, the big blue one. That was the one that... oh no, I've forgotten his name. What was his name? Mama Bert might remember. Who was it who bought it for me, Mama Bert? JC Rod. JC Rod bought it for me. And said, I hate these. Can you give me a review? So, okay. Yeah, the orange. Well, it's not called A5. The smaller orange one is A5. So Dax will just end up just like cutting them in half. So he'll end up with twice as many wet palettes sheets. Talking of redgrass, I'm so tempted to buy the clipper they do. The clipper? What, the snippers, the side cutters, these things. A bit of a cold blue glow on those. Hey Dave, I've noticed that a lot of Brits are using redgrass brushes. I've not tried the brushes. I know Pixie's using the brushes. I've not tried the brushes. I tried loads of brushes about 3 years ago. And pretty much these are mine. These are my brushes. They're fab. Still trying to sort out something with them, but Da Vinci Series 10, they're fab, they're my favourite. I could talk and give you a million reasons why I like these ones. I do have a Raphael as well. Here is my Raphael brush. That's my Raphael brush. This is my basing brush. So this is a brush that I use to put basing material on bases. So I use the Raphael brushes as well. Don't let it be said that I don't use Raphael brushes. I'm one of those that went from Winsor and Newton to Raphael and then Broken Toad. Ah, okay. Yeah, Winsor and Newton. As soon as Winsor and Newton is highly recommended, and then as soon as you use something else, it's like okay. Like Games Workshop or like basic Army Painter or Games Workshop brushes to Winsor and Newton is like whoa, and then Winsor and Newton to anything else is whoa. Winsor and Newton are too small for me. The body size of the brush is too small. I heard a rumour that the quality of Winsor and Newton has actually gone down. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, unfortunately. Rosemary and Co are supposed to be really good. I have a few friends who use Rosemary and Co, so they should be quite good for you. I put so much thinner in my Warpstone glow. Such a bad idea. Whew. That's the brushes I use and my views are mixed. What, the Broken Toad stuff? Sorry, Rosemary and Co. You're not a massive fan? I got Raphael. I use Winsor and Newton for years and years and years, so I've used plenty of Winsor and Newton. I used to get them from the Heavy Metal team. And I've used Raphael, I've used Army Painter, I've not used Rosemary, and I've used Da Vinci. Beyond that, that's about it. It's too small to get like iris lines in. I mean, there are some. There's some textured iris lines. Chris, you ever been in Vince Petrola's show to talk about yourself? He often does. No, never been. Never been, dude. I don't get asked that often to go on shows, which is fine. I wouldn't know what to say, to be honest. I like interviewing people, so I like having people on this show. 350,000 more. Nice. You're getting there, Flash. Hey Wolf, how you doing? Wolf child. That's kind of looking how I wanted it to. Very difficult. Yeah, we're going to interview Baz at some point. We're going to get Baz on here. The guy who just did that Ezekiel that we showed off. The building work is going slowly. Ah, yes, you have your building work, don't you? You have your building work, sir. There we go. A little bit of a colder finish there. I think we can probably take this blue around the back as well. There we go. That looks better. There we go. Right, now, one thing that I've been meaning to do is just lift the highlight on his forehead. and they have plans for a new carpet. So we'll need to strip everything out for a couple of weeks. Ah! Still have a hole in the floor instead of a shower. Ah! Right, so... let's zoom in so you can see what we're doing. There we go. Oh. I just got a message from the guy I just did the photo shoot for. A really cool message. Sometimes I forget. No, it wasn't Laura that time. That was the dad of the kids that I just photographed. I coached so they've got there are three kids in the family. They're all boys. One's now 21, just about to finish university. One is 19 and the other one is 16. I coached the 19. Well, I coached all of them, but I coached the 19-year-old since he was very, very young. And yeah, I just got a really cool message from the dad saying thank you very much for the photo shoot. Right, so you can see where I've been handling, like here, look. So I've been handling this, so that is just a little bit rubbed off. So we're going to put some red paint on there as well. Yeah, that was really cool. I like that. That was nice. You can go on Instagram and watch the youngest one do some tumbles at the gymnasium that we shot at, if you like. It's on my Instagram story. There we go. So what's the raffle after the Void Dragon? So after the Void Dragon, it is the Adeptus Titanicus Knight, the Golden Demon Knight. After that, it is an Admech Castellan Robot. And after that, I think it's going to be a Tau Commander. So that's the next few raffles. Next month we have the Void Dragon. I'm going to be assembling the Void Dragon tomorrow. It should be rather cool. Because it's a really nice model to build, despite all the odd reviews. Like everybody struggled to build Cesares. He's not difficult. Don't you steal that Tau from me, Mama Bird. Oh, you want Tau? Orange Tau Commander. I don't know what colour I wanted to do him camo green. Like NATO camo green. But that's mainly because I wanted to do like a military field Tau model. Nothing really more than that. There we go. Is that in focus, or is it just struggling a little bit? Jedi mind tricks are working on you. Now you want to do orange. Do orange, do orange, do orange, Chris. How good was the Mandalorian though? Oh. That was so much fun. There we go. So we have his eyeball in there now as well. The ghost kill I really don't like, so Dax, you're on your own on that one. Unfortunately, mate, you're on your own for that one. Look what I assembled today as well. Two against one here, but +1 for ghost kill. No, no. I'd probably suck actually playing. Oh look, it's already. I knew I'd get that amount of teasing. This is not for me though. This is the largest Space Marine model that I have. It is my favourite colour, you are right there. So I'm going to prime this tomorrow along with the Nighthaunt model for Laura. Your favourite colour? Also faction. Nope. You suck. I want my dread. No. I would really like the rest of my Space Marines already built. There we go. How's that for an eye? Does it look okay? I think it probably needs a little bit more contrast still. Hey, welcome back. I think he got a Contemptor with a fist and... I can't remember. Feel that my dice not arrived, so hopefully will come tomorrow. Your dice still haven't come! Oh my god. The post really does get screwed up, doesn't it, with all this that's happening. Volkite, that was it. Right, now, well, what do we think? Is that suitably okay for Abaddon? I thought it just gave it a little bit more of a... It kind of balances out the blue from the sword as well. No red eye. No, well, there's too much red on him already, I thought. So I decided to go blue. See as he is Abaddon the Despoiler of Worlds. Thought I'd put a... yeah, I'm really pleased with this guy. I think he looks really cool. I think he's come out really well. And like I keep saying, guys, I would not even close to have painted Abaddon if it wasn't for you guys. Just wouldn't have happened. The Windows background. Can now never unsee again. Ah! And I start to think you're right, Chris. He looks better than Horus. What do you mean starting to think I'm right? I am always right. You know what that means, Purple Spot? You need to grab some more tickets and see if you can do the double. But don't forget what's coming next month. Don't forget what's coming next month. Now this little gem that we've got on the centre there, should we do that blue as well now to match the eye that's on his shoulder pad? No, I think it works with red actually. Got so many tufts. How am I only just realising this? Well, next Saturday, Dax, we're going to have some giveaways for some even more tufts, and not just tufts. We're going to have sample packs from Rival Crafts. So we're going to have some awesome scenery sample packs. So you're going to have some tufts in there, but then also some matching little bits of basing aggregate and all sorts of cool things going on. Including some thistle tufts. I still need to work out how to base my Necrons, then I can order some stuff from Rival. Just auto wins first giveaway. How am I only just realising this? Flash, you might win if you win one of the Rival Crafts giveaways, and you get that arrive. Then you'll be able to go like, oh, maybe I can just use these ones. I already have 5 boxes of tufts plus another few from someone else on the way. Nice. I'm waiting for Chris to Patreon his bases. Yes, I need to do a Patreon for bases. I will sort that out. I will sort that out. I need to do the voiceover. I've been so busy; it's difficult to fit things in. I need to make an hour tomorrow to do the voiceover and publish the white cloak tutorial on Patreon. That needs to go up tomorrow. There we go. I'm going to put that up tomorrow. There, I've said it. Yeah, and the ghost holders. We've got the best highlight for this Space Marine to come. I'm going to put it on in a second. Are you ready? So, don't forget that you could win this model, and you're really going to want to win this model in a second. It's such a pale blue. It is very old paint. Classic hexagon box tub. To be fair, with how Games Workshop names their paints, I can see how some people get confused. I love how barely anyone knows that ultramarine is a colour that the chapter is named after. Oh, ultramarine's blue is ultramarine's blue is actually a colour. Thing is, I don't think ultramarine's blue has ever been actually ultramarine's blue. Like if you went into an artist shop and bought ultramarine's blue, I don't think that's actually ultramarine's blue. So I thought everybody would like this anyway. Get a bit of actual ultramarine's blue on a dead ultramarine. Thought that might make you all laugh. It's a super old colour as well. It is. Took ages as they had all changed named. So Squig Legion confirmed. What's Squig Legion? There we go. Ultramarine's blue. Hey Danny, how you doing, man? There we go. So let's get that back away. Say bye bye. And only use 5 at the max. Yeah, I've got all my paints put away in a drawer. And then one rack of like the ones that I use regularly, which is quite cool. I knew you like painting ultramarines. Right, let's show you. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. We've just absolutely finished off Abaddon, or we are. We've got the base to finish off now. But we just did his eye. We did his eye a bit more blue. So we did a blue eye to kind of, just because there's a lot of red and orange going on here, and we got the gold as well, which is, we pulled a little bit more green to give it a bit more of a contrasting tone against the black and the red. And we did his eyes and his face, picked his face out a little bit brighter, but we did a little bit more of a bluey green eye to balance off the blue Drachnian as well, and we've just painted the ultramarine down there, and now I'm just going to do the skulls and the base and add some tufts and things. But before we do that, I thought everybody would quite like to see this guy, because I think as well, I think I've decided what secondary weapon I want him to have. So this is, I'll just pop a tiny bit of tacky substance on the backpack. so that the backpack will stick. There we go. And then we also have, this took ages to make fit, but the scabbard is now on as well. So the scabbard, and we have halved, so we've got the torso out. So the scabbard slots in there like that. The torso is separate, so we can sculpt in some more armor plates in the center there. And then I've just put this arm on because that's his sword. Let me zoom out. We're massively zoomed in at the moment. So that's the sword that I gave him, which is really badass. It's really cool. But what I think I want to do is give him a light. Come here. It's a problem with mocking it all up with tacky substance. There we go. I think I want to give him a lightning claw for his second weapon. I just think it would look really cool. And that's a small lightning claw as well, so he's still got use of his hand. This one from Cave and Shrike. So yeah, I think he looks rather cool. The head is not in there. So I was thinking about giving him a shield. I probably won't. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the back of the torso off as well, just so that I can twist him just a little bit more backwards, and then we can. I'm also going to make him just a tiny little bit higher as well, and then we can sculpt in some armor panels in here. That's the sword. You can see I've trimmed off all the excess stuff of this arm, so the sword can eventually go in there, and it sits really nicely across the top of his arm. Can I take it? No, you're not allowed this, Marine. This is mine, Danny. Sword and shield is a classic combo. Sword and shield is a classic combo, but sword and lightning claw, like, I just like the kind of the juxtaposition of a really old Arthurian style Gothic sword from, I don't know, from ancient the 1400s sort of thing, and then a 41st millennium lightning claw. I just think it's really cool. And yeah, I think sword and shield is shield would be easy to count as well. Shield would be easy because then you can do a storm shield. I kind of wanted to give him a gun so that he could have like a relic bolt pistol, but to be honest, he's going to have a relic blade every single time anyway, so it doesn't really. So always preferred lightning claws in twos. Oh yeah, 100%. Double lightning claw is amazing, and I'm gonna do a double lightning claw guy. But I just think he looks properly cool, and I'll get this pose like exactly right. So the angle of this lightning claw and exactly how much twist and like elevation it needs. Maybe it needs a little bit more elevation at the elbow. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool. The colour scheme is going to be teal, mate. The colour scheme, this is an incredibly quick colour scheme, so don't critique the painting, but that's just what the colour is going to be. So that's going to be the colour scheme. It's going to be this dark teal with silver. Both of the shoulder pads are going to be dark silver. So yeah, dark teal and silver. The cloth, I can't decide whether the cloth is going to be like beige, normal beige cloth, or black. It might be a little bit brighter than this. This was very, very quickly kind of thrown on. Silver helmets, green backpacks, silver shoulder pads, red weaponry. So yeah, that's going to be the colour scheme. But the double lightning claw, where is it? Where is he? I want to give. I can't find him. I'm going to give Cave and Shrike, because I've got Cave and Shrike. I'm going to need another Cave and Shrike because I need his backpack. But I'm gonna have a Cave and Shrike. I'm gonna give him double lightning claw, but give him actual lightning claws, like the Vanguard veteran lightning claws. Alpha scheme better than mine. Sorry, Duck. Right, so sad Duck. Yours will look really cool, mate. Don't forget you're going to have a tank as well in very similar colours. What's everybody painting tonight? Are you painting, Danny? Have you got anything going? Is anybody painting orcs? Is anybody painting Tau? Is anybody painting Abaddon? Yeah, okay. The eye from that angle looks really cool. I like that. I think that looks good. Okay, I'm happy with the eye now. It's always a little bit disconcerting when you look up at the screen and the light is absolutely killing your painting. Da, da, da. We could all hear the disdain in your voice when you said Tau. Is anybody painting Tau? There is no disdain in my voice because I'm going to be painting Tau for a raffle. So less of that. I think they have some really cool models. I was really cross with myself when I lost against them at the London Grand Tournament though. Should have won that game, but I had two really bad dice rolls. I needed to make a 5-inch charge. I need to make a 5-inch charge with rerolls. Scooby, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Welcome to the Dynasty, my friend. And yes, it is Dynasty, not Chaos Legion. This is a raffle prize, not my own personal army. What are you painting tonight, Scooby? Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Oh, right. I was painting a Hellbrute. Nice! What colours? World Eaters, say World Eaters, say World Eaters, say World Eaters. Munchkin! Hey, how you doing? Is that name after the game? I haven't played Munchkin for years. God, that was a good fun game. Played the original Munchkin over in Sweden. So much fun. No, it's because I'm really short. No! Red face time. No, Purple Spark. No, red face. What game? Munchkin. There's a game called Munchkin. It's a brilliant game. Absolutely hilarious. You are a character, and you have to survive each turn, and you get cards through upgrade. You get upgrades through cards. I can't remember how everything pans out, but you have to. Yeah, it's just really funny, and they have some really funny. It's like D&D with comedy in a card game. It's really cool. I'm tiny. How okay? So how tiny is tiny? Because I'm exactly not tiny. I'm enormous. 6'5". Right. So let's get. There we go. A little bit more of this bone colour, just to. Munchkin, brilliant. 5'3". Cheating is also allowed so long as yes. Oh my god, yeah, no, cheating is as well. I can't remember how you cheat though. I can't remember the kind of the rules to the game. 5'3" is small. Yeah, I can't remember how you cheat and stuff. It is a really funny game. I loved it when we played. You can get really sneaky. So this is this month's raffle prize, guys. So if anybody is interested, you can grab a raffle ticket. We have we've got I think we've got up to 34. Yeah, we've got 34 raffle tickets so far. So the next number would obviously be number 35. If you grabbed a raffle ticket, you would have a 1 in 35 chance right now. We're going to do the draw first week of April. We've kind of stopped doing end of month giveaway streams because you just end up competing with everybody else, because everybody does giveaway streams at the end of the month, so it's just easier to do them at the beginning of the month. So I paint a model throughout the month, and then at the beginning of next month we do the giveaway. So we will do a random number generator, and we'll find out who will win this little Abaddon. And we've done a little bit of freehand on the cloak, and we've just done the eye today. So the eye is all finished and highlighted up. Sits there and complements his face a little bit well. I'm Transistor's partners, and I co-stream with her, and her audience gave me the nickname, including Purple Spark. Ah! I won't deny. That's pretty tiny. Should do them on payday. Ooh! Yes, there we go. There's a hell of an idea. Now I don't want to make them as bright as this skull, because they're on the floor after all, so we don't want to detract from the model itself, but we can. Bone always looks really good when it's got some really bright parts to it. Here you go. Rah! See, if I zoom in, it makes him look even it makes him look enormous. There we go. If you got the screen, if you got the stream on like a 50-inch TV, this guy will look enormous. Like, it's a big space marine. There you go. Big space marine. Flame storm aggressor. I just won't put my thumb next to him. Boop! Any tips for a beginner getting into Warhammer and painting minis? Don't be afraid of painting. Get yourself a wet palette. So make yourself a wet palette, because it will improve your control over the paint. And yeah, enjoy yourself. Make sure you kind of work on the control of the paintbrush. So to get better at painting, you need better control of the paintbrush, and to have better control of the paintbrush, you need to be very aware of what the paintbrush is doing. So don't come in here trying to paint the face and kind of just splodge it all around. Be very, very particular and put the paint exactly where you want it. So yeah, find minis you love. There's another great bit of advice as well. Pop onto the Games Workshop website, find models that you really like to paint and you want to do the best paint job you can possible, and paint them. And once you've got up to speed, feel free to drop me a message on the Discord or something, and we can do lessons as well. So we do one-to-one lessons here as well. Don't be afraid to mess up. Exactly, you can always paint over. So the amount of times I messed this up and I painted over it. That's the great thing about paint. You can always paint over it. So don't be cross when you mess up. Just put the paint where you messed up and redo it. Don't play. Yeah, you could do that. Sort of. You could paint the stuff that you like. If you paint stuff you like, then you'll be more excited to get it done. Oh, well, that's another thing as well. Finish models. Like, don't get to the point of, oh, it's nearly finished, I will just leave that, that's okay. Finish the model so that you can put it on your shelf, and then you can see how you're improving, or you can look back at it and learn from whatever you did. So make sure that you finish models. Don't leave them at 80% or 90% done. Get them finished. And that is very much a do as I say, not as I do thing, because I leave mine at about 90% finished very, very often. Even the ones I sent into Golden Demon were not really finished. Although competition painting, you never really finish the model. Competition painting is the model is finished when it's time to go to the competition. Because you're inevitably painting all the way up to the time where you have to go leave. Guys, we got some great advice in chat. Apart from flashes. Don't dry brush. You don't learn anything dry brushing. Make sure you paint the back of the models. Paint backpacks. Paint backpacks. Yeah, I don't paint backs of models, do I, Flash? Look at that. How the heck do you avoid the tiny paint volcano after you pop over a new? I tend to take the nozzle off and then drill it, Mama Bird. Even that can get a little bit messy if you're not careful. That was meant for the turntable in the Warhammer World display case. Whatever happened to them? Well, pandemic hit, and I never got them there. They'll go at some point. know Rich painted that. Rich painted what? Alright, real question here. And paint backpacks. Rich painted what? What did I miss? Laura painted all this. Nothing to do with me, this isn't. My God, it's pissing it down with rain again. Hey Monsieur, how you doing? It's not that I don't understand chat, it's just that I say something and then I completely forget what I say, and then somebody replies to that something that I said. And I don't know what the reply was for. Remind me of anybody, really? Eyes are kind of you. Who does it remind me of? I don't think you can avoid it. What can I avoid? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, no, I just take the top off. I take the top off and then drill it out with the top off. goes. It's all gone black. Save us. No! No saving happening. It's lifting. Oh no! Phone's died. But yeah, it just looks like nothing. Get him told. Get him told. Tell him Chris is getting him told as well. Right, I need to plug my phone in. One second while I get the phone plugged in. Charge it up quickly anyway. Have I got any tea left? Yes. Excellent. Oh, this guy looks so cool. Sorry. Abaddon just looks so good. Guys, exclamation mark Raffle. Don't miss out on this. He's looking really cool. It looks so cool. God, I wish you could see, guys. Okay, so it doesn't look. It's really frustrating. It doesn't look. I'm gonna have to get a proper light because it's really frustrating because it doesn't look as it does in real life on the screen. I've always said this. I've said this for a long time. You need to get. I need a large. I need a large light source so that we get softer light on the model. And if you get softer light on the model, then it softens out all the shadows, and then you can see what I've painted. It's still looking a little bit contrasty compared to what it actually looks like in real life. So I will get a nice big light setup at some point, I am sure. But yeah, it just looks. You guys will have to wait for the photo or win it. But don't miss out because this is. He's just looking really cool, guys. So good. Okay. I wonder how far that reaches. Probably only reaches to there, doesn't it? I wish PVA dried faster. What are you using PVA on, Dax? And I might be able to give you some alternatives. But yeah, flat PVA does dry really slowly. A base to stick down scatter basing stuff. Sort of unavoidable. Why is that unavoidable? I don't use PVA on bases. Stick down scatter basing stuff. Rah! Right. Speaking of basing stuff, let's get some tufts out. Exclamation mark tufts in chat. Fucking keyboard. Okay. Where are my tweezers? There they are. Okay. Double tuft there. Just go a little bit wider so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to put one down here. Behind that rock. Like that. And then and then I'm going to put a tuft down here as well. There we go. Abaddon tufted up. And exclamation mark tufts in chat to get your own Rivalcraft tufts. They are the absolute best, guys. Laura, I've got Laura on the brain. Sarah does an absolutely amazing job over there. She does really cool stuff. Stuff Sarah does that you throw on heavy, so got to use watered down PVA to hold it down. Ah, okay. There we go. Right, now this is the only time where you will see me dry brush. And that's just to take the gloss shine from the tufts. There we go. So I'll put a little bit of pigment powder on this later on, but he is now done. I hope you like him, guys. I hope you like. I mean, in reality, all painting is just different techniques of dry brushing. No, all painting is different techniques of wet brushing. Oh, he's just cool. Yeah, kind of proud of this guy. I think he looks really cool. There we go. I'll just put a very quick highlight around here. Wonder whether the phone's charged up enough. It is done. It's done. The whole cloak's dry brush. Nah. It is done. He's finished. He's all finished. He's all finished. I don't need to do any more to him. Do you like him though? That's the important thing. He says doing more to him. No, he is. He's done. Right, okay, look. Brush down. Brush down. He's finished. Brush down. He is done. That's it. Abaddon the Despoiler. For you guys as Raffle. Is now all finished. I promise. Looks awesome, mate. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Thank you very much. It means a lot coming from you, mate. From you, mate. Cheers. Right. I'm not going to look at him because if I look at him I'll find something I want to paint. He's really cool. I like him. Oh, I need to... Yeah, okay. He's finished, I promise. I promise he's finished. I promise he's finished. Look. He's all done. He's all done. I promise I'm not doing anything. There we go, look, he's all done. I haven't done a thing. My brushes are still down here, look. Not done anything. I certainly haven't added a little couple of shadow spots onto the bolters. There we go. Anyway, all cool. Yeah, I really like him. I think he's come out really well. Right, what to do? Shall I paint this? Shall I paint this in like 30 minutes? No, that's not happening. This is for someone else. He's quite cool. I do like this. I've never assembled one of these before. He's rather cool. I might have to do a unit for the Dark Pharaons. I think they'd look really cool in teal with silver shoulder pads. And I do like flamers. Everybody likes flamers. I think I might have to assemble one. Alpha leading it. Good job, mate. Thank you, Mama Bert. Right. Now what to do? I know what I need to do. So, exclamation mark raffle to grab yourself a ticket. And then, whoever wins it has to start a Black Legion army. Kind of have to. You kind of have to. So yeah, exclamation mark raffle, guys. Plug the phone back in for a sec. Right, now this. Now I've got to remove. Yeah, I like building models. Which is good, really, because I've got all of these to build. Too many of them? Nah, it's not too many. It's an army, and an army that's 50 models. I don't think that's all that bad. That isn't Custodes. Right. So what I need to do is I need to cut need to cut all the way around here so that I can remove this torso. So I'm just going to quickly try and do that. It's already quite weak, so it should cut quite quickly. Now all I'm doing is it's being held down there like that, and I'm cutting down towards the base. Build Duck a cool model for his army. Oh, you're going to commission me to paint you up to make you a model? I thought you'd already done that. It's called a Sikaran battle tank, and it's sitting over there on the desk, and it's looking badass. So don't worry, you've got a badass model. If I win it, will be a display unit as me painting up to the same standard as next to impossible. Should donate a cool space marine. Really? I should donate you a cool space marine? But you're Alpha Legion, that's Chaos Space Marines. I don't have any Chaos Space Marines. I need to send Laura a Drakari model. What Drakari model should I send to Laura? I was thinking of sending a Scourge, because it's got cool wings. It's either that, or one of the planes, because the planes are cool. Should donate a cool Space Marine. Beastmaster? A Beastmaster? Why a Beastmaster? That's so that she can paint a tie. They are a cool model, yeah, but I'll have Primaris in the army too. I do kind of like that you're doing Alpha Legion Primaris. I will admit that. I think that is kind of cool. Right, I'm getting a little bit impatient now. No, still not quite there. There we go. Boom, done. Okay, so all of this is a belt. Now this, I need to trim a little bit of this off. And then this is going to go onto, that'll fit onto the torso like that. And then when I sculpt that on there, I'm just going to lift it up just slightly. So we'll get that all kind of set, and I'm going to have a little bit more of a twist on the torso as well. And then I'll just lift it. I'll sneak like a millimeter of extra height. You have some Custodian Spears. Yeah, Custodian Spears are cool. I watched someone the other day who was replacing all their Space Marine models with Primaris ones, and the tight arse in me couldn't help but think, can't you just say your existing ones are Primaris? I mean, depends who you play. Yes, I suppose you could. If you're just playing your friends and they don't mind, then probably, but... I mean, the other thing as well is that firstborn Marines now having 2 wounds kind of makes them legitimate anyway. So you can have a quite a scary firstborn army. Definitely because of the Blood Angels as well. So Blood Angels are all firstborn. Like the Dark Pharaons are predominantly firstborn. I do like the fact that they're called the Dark Pharaons. Even my Marines are kind of Necron-y. Right, that should be plenty of charge on the phone as well. Paper squares to represent all the models, yes. And the wonderful card Orc Dreadnought. Yes, my friend's first army in fantasy was undead made out of Hero Quest models. Exclamation mark Queen indeed. I kind of like the exclamation mark Queen command. The first line of it says, I am not a queen. It does kind of make me laugh. Yeah, so look at that sword. Right, move that out of the way. See you later, Dax. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one, Dax. It's about the same. I witnessed a one-turn battle involving a Goblin Doom Diver. Oh, that was hilarious. Yeah, my Tomb Kings versus a Goblin Doom Diver. Oh, dear God. And your bloody cannons. I'm going to guess 42.5 inches. Oh, look. Those Tomb Kings were cool. I like them. I wonder what, I don't think I've got any Tyranids. I'm trying to think what I've got. I don't think I have any. I had some tiny ones, but I think I threw them away because I was never going to paint them. I always wanted to do just like a colour scheme because I think there's a really cool Tyranid colour scheme out there. You need a break. Hey Saxtus, how you doing, man? I'm off to see you later, Purple Spark. How are we getting along with the Soashi Merhins? Oh, the Space Marines. Basically, Wolf, yes, Christian killed him and all the skeletons collapsed. Oh dear. Funny, funny. This was, so, Wolf, for context as well, this was Ravening Hordes, Tomb Kings. So it wasn't even the book. It was before the book had come out. Or it was just as I was playtesting the book. I can't remember now. Yeah, so we've just finished Saxus. We've just finished this. So he's all done now. We improved his face a little bit. We did the eye on the shoulder pad, which now looks really cool. We picked out a few more little details, shaded the gun barrels, put some tufts on the base. I've still got to do some pigment powder, but that's really messy, so I'll do that. And just finished off everything else. So yeah, he's all done. He's all done. Yeah, it was Ravening Horde. Thought so. See you later, Mama Bert. The glowing effect on the eye. It's cool, isn't it? It's nice. So I just wanted the eye to, because there's a lot of red in there as you're looking at it like that, so I just wanted the eye to stand out a little bit more, so I did the eye blue and green. I think it came out quite well. Yeah, definitely, definitely. What do you post in this month's Warhammer Community Heritage Challenge? So the photo that I've already put up, I did tag them. I will retake the photo now. What have I got to do tomorrow? I've got to do something tomorrow. Patreon. I'm going to do the Patreon voiceover tomorrow. But I'll try and get a photo taken as well. But yeah, if I do post him, I will do the whatever the hashtag is. Warhammer painting competition. He won't get anywhere because they don't like my photographs. Saw a funny few times with High Elf spell that you move hills. Yeah. Well, so when I was playtesting the Tomb King army list with Gav, I used to play Gav every week with his dwarfs to playtest the army book, and back then you could have 100 points worth of magic items. So if you think of 40k at the moment, how you have relics and special issue war gear sort of thing, rather than having that, you had magic items. Magic item. But you couldn't. You didn't have to just have one. You had with Gav. You could buy as many as you wanted, up to 100 points. So I had the way the points for the magic items worked. I had a Tomb King worked out that was a flying. He effectively had wings, so he flew. So he flew like 20 inches a turn. Back then you could get bonuses for charging flanks, so you could charge a flank, and then whatever wounds he took, he could regen them back by whatever he killed, and he took away your rank bonus as well, so you didn't get the rank bonus in the post-combat, whatever the post-combat phase was called. I can't remember what that was called. So it was an unkillable Tomb King. Unfortunately, I used it a few too many times, and he got nerfed. The points were adjusted so you couldn't do it anymore. But we had some really cool games doing that. Though I think the weirdest game was when two friends played a game with their whole army, Skaven versus Undead. They both had around 3 turns of points on the table by the last turn. Oh wow, 3 times. Oh okay, yeah, 3 times the points. Ouch. Yeah, you can do that in Age of Sigmar now. You can summon stuff for free with Undead, which I find really odd. Just summon free stuff. Anyway, there we go. So that is the torso that we're going to get on there. So that's where it did fit. That's how it did fit, and all we're going to do is we're going to lift that slightly and twist it a little bit more, and then we're going to sculpt the armor plates and everything underneath there. It should be quite good fun. The battle flag that doubled rank bonuses used to be my bane. Yeah, oh yes, so cool. Strength 1, toughness 1. Oh. Was that the one that I went to and I took the goblin chariot and he died on the first turn? Or was that the year before I had... It might have been before I was playing fantasy. Because I wanted to convert a goblin chariot. I think he just got shot out of... I think somebody had a cannon. I think he got shot off the table in the first turn. Strength 1, toughness 1. I think so. My guy was toughness 10 and a throne of power. Swap stat lines or something silly. I do remember that. Oh, fun times. Back when we were kids. Yeah, I think he looks really cool. I like him. So he needs a tilt plate there, and then this as well. Once you put the scabbard on, you put the scabbard on there like that. I need an extra little belt at the back there that goes into that little slot. That has a couple of pouches as well. So that goes there like that. And then that goes there like that. And that's the gap which we're going to sculpt. That's the gap there that we're going to sculpt the armor plates on. Should be quite cool. Awesome! There are some tilt plates in my bit. Oh, awesome! Thank you very much. There's tilt plates on. There's loads of tilt plates on the sprue that comes with it. That kit's from. So there's a couple on there. But if there's some really cool ones on yours, I'll use those. My favourite store member was a young lad who told me and Ray that you can't do that, and we've been playing for donkey's years. Look in the rule book. Oh, look, we can't. Amazing, brilliant, I love it. And this is the Assault Intercessors with the Vanguard Veteran jump packs, which I grabbed from eBay. So Saxus has very kindly sent me 5 more of these as well, so I'll have 5 Vanguard Veterans. 10 Vanguard Veterans with jump packs, Primaris ones, which will be quite cool. So they'll be quite nice. I'm looking forward to those. Yeah, that lightning claw. I really do want to use that lightning claw. I think that's really cool. Right, get that out of the way. Did you cut the lad some slack? Yeah. Right, what shall we paint? What shall we paint? Do 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 do. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Laura, you do want to paint one of these, don't you? So I will assemble one for you. Because he is an absolute pig to assemble. Who wants to see one of these lozified? Hands up in chat if you want to see one of these lozified. Void Dragon. Diddle-oo, 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 diddle-oo. Oh, right, yes. We didn't often be fair, but by then we were both working most of the time. Chris is a whippersnapper of our group. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm the youngster. Saturday. That was it. So Saturday, guys, is a bit of a special stream. And I'm going to be painting some wraiths. So Saturday I'm going to be painting some wraiths, so that's what we're going to be doing on Saturday. We've got plenty of wraiths to work on. Here are two of them. This one is that one's quite cool. Maybe we can paint this one. But yeah, we need to get some wraiths done. Anyhow, speaking of work, early morning says, see you later, Andy. Have a good one, mate. Or maybe we can do the Wraith Scorpions. No, we're going to do a Wraith. I've just got to decide which Wraith, because I've got lots of them. Can even do the jumping out of the floor one. Rah! Ah! To be fair, he does need to be finished. He is rather cool. God, look at all the highlighting on that. Oh. The wraith looks sweet. Thank you, Battle. Yeah, we're going to do a wraith on Saturday. So Saturday is a cool day. Saturday is a cool day. So I'm going to paint a wraith on Saturday. And then next Saturday we're going to do the 24-hour stream. Sirius, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the dynasty. I hope you enjoy your stay. I got a note that my parcel should have been delivered today. Likely to arrive in the UK now. Oh, nice. Okay. Fantastic. I will keep my eyes peeled. So if it's in the UK now, then maybe it'll take a couple of days to get up here. 11,000 shards. Get ready to use all of those. Can't decide if that's... I don't think it is. I think that's just supposed to be a solid... I don't think it's a chip. Saving shards for birthday stream. Sweet! What, for all the Rival Crafts giveaways? They have been shipped. They are arriving tomorrow, so keep an eye out in Discord, because I will share pictures of all the prizes for next week's stream in Discord. Can you give us a hint on how many you're going to have? How many giveaways? 4. There's going to be 4 giveaways in the 24-hour stream and 4 giveaways in the birthday stream. Not including the raffle and the subscriber giveaway for the month. So the birthday stream is going to have 4 Rival Crafts giveaways plus the Void Dragon plus the top secret sub giveaway model. So yeah, birthday / streamiversary. I'll tell you what date that is. Let's have a quick look and find out. Excellent. So yeah, May the 8th and May the 9th is going to be the streamiversary and birthday stream. This is good. Thank you, Bitterbrush. Rah. Who remembers the conversation about making the spear orange rather than trying to make it green? orange turned out better than it. Yeah, it did. It really did. It kind of fitted in. And then we did the same orange on the Void Dragon as well. So the Void Dragon ended up with this kind of orange as well, which is rather cool. You're giving that Void Dragon away after yesterday's stream. No, I'm giving a Void Dragon away, not that Void Dragon. You're not getting that Void Dragon. That Void Dragon is mine. Because it's gorgeous and I love it. I should probably try and do a workout before I go to bed. He needs to go on his base as well. He needs to go on his base at ASAP. He's so fiddly. At least my back's not hurting as much today. I'll redo my Shazaras. Did it when I was poop. Duck, you should just buy a second one and then see how much you've improved. Because you have. I don't think he's that expensive either, is he? In the grand scheme of things. Oh, there's pink down here as well, isn't there? And you strip my immortals, yeah. I still not painted my 2 boxes of immortals that I got before Christmas and got an Indomitus box to paint. Draw is a backlog, yeah. Oh yeah, backlog is. I'm. What was it? It's not a. It's not a pile of shame. It's a pile of opportunity. It's one of those positive thinking things. I'm more than happy. I don't tend to get. I mean, I know I've just bought a fair few Space Marines, but I don't tend to get carried away and order like a load of stuff. So I'm kind of all right just plodding through things. I do have a couple of Blood Bowl teams to paint, which I'm really excited about, because Blood Bowl's amazing, so it'd be really cool to play some of that. There we go. So that's a big pile of blood, or something. Nobody really knows what Shazeres is doing. I remember when this model came out and I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. And then even more new shit came out. I was like, ah! The Pal of Infinite Potential sits out of sight, so it's out of mind. Warhammer is don't buy until I need. Most of my spare income goes on shoes, fashion and fragrances. Shoes, fashion and fragrances for for Flash and Dash. Could be worse. It could have Massa's $1,000 monthly budget. Oh, Mace's, yeah. I don't know how Macy paints. Crazy cool. Have we heard anything of a pushback of the release of pre-order for Pain and Piety? I don't know. I think it's just kind of been assumed because it didn't get announced. He doesn't paint them though. He paints some. I do want to get Lilith, but I'll just eBay her. I don't want to buy a big box set. Although, having said that, I could get a box set and then eBay everything else. That's probably what I should do. Put bash for a week. Yeah, I think so. It just seems to have done. I'll blow 1,000 a month on Games Workshop for a few months and probs not have time to paint them. Blow £1,000 a month on commission stuck. That's a better way of doing it. God, this guy's cool. Oh, he's so good. I do like the blue armour that I did on him as well. I think the blue armour's come out really well. Right, last couple of minutes, guys, and I think Jay's probably on, so we'll probably go and say you and Loza would have to paint those. Oh yeah, totally, Saxtus, totally. The CL Mini Painting Studio. I think both of you'd get fed up after the 3rd or 30th month. 3rd or 30th, that's a pretty big stretch. 30th month, if we got fed up after the 30th month and we've been doing it for 3 years, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think we've both got very particular styles as well. I think it's quite cool. I'm kind of pleased that I've ended up with a style, actually. I never thought I had one. I never thought I had a painting style. It kind of has stuck its head out a little bit. Or I feel that it has anyway. I don't know whether you could probably... I don't think you could... I don't know actually. Well, you could look at the photographs because my photographs are very distinct as well. But I don't think you could look at one of my models and know it's one of my models like you could with like Richard Gray or Sam Lenz. But I think there's definitely a style emerging, if you like. I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. You get to watch me paint the Void Dragon next month. Woo! That's going to be bonkers. I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas for that. I do have some ideas for that. It's going to be insane. I'm really excited about doing the red glow. Really excited about doing the red glow. Excuse me. Right, shall we head over to Jay, or shall we just finish off this little bit? Let's do the back of this. Which way is it? That way. Scary thing is I got about that much money monthly budget if I want, but most times I don't. Glowing on that side as well. I can get a Titan but still refrain. I am curious how they're all done. Just have a quick oh actually no, let's go over there. Even better, let's do that. Brilliant. Right, have a really cool evening guys. Enjoy yourselves. And I will see you again tomorrow. There we go. A little bit of fun on the Necron. See you later everybody. Have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. And